All right. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen very, very carefully. Because DTF is hot right now. And DTF is going to continually, DTF is still going to be hot after we have this conversation. And we'll talk about why in a moment. Right? If you plan on getting into the DTF business and you are going to use DTF technology as your main source of income, make sure that when you purchase your DTF printer, you purchase spare parts with your DTF printer. What do I mean by spare parts? Extra print heads, extra print head cables, extra maintenance station, or extra ink stack as they like to say, extra nozzles, extra anything that has to do with the print head and has to do with the undercarriage maintenance station. Make sure you have all those parts as extra. If you are planning on having DTF printing be your main source of income, make sure, I'll repeat it again, make sure that when you purchase your DTF printer, you have extra parts. Anything that has to do with the print head and anything that has to do with the maintenance station, make sure you have extra parts. Because there will become a point of time where your printer goes down and you'll have to wait for parts, and while you're waiting for parts, you'll be making no money. Okay? So this is what I've learned, and this is the solution that I have for you guys so that you guys don't run into the same problems that I've ran into, whereas though you're troubleshooting it, right? And you boil it down to one possibility that could be. Now you're waiting for this part to come in the mail. You get the part in the mail. Now you wait. Now you get somebody on the phone to help you put the part in. You install the part. Oh, okay, now you need this part. Okay, so now that's another couple days you gotta wait. Okay, so now you get that part, you get it in the mail, you make another appointment, you get that appointment, boom, and now you sit down with the technician, you on virtual phone, and boom, you put that part in. Okay, now, okay, these parts are in correctly, okay, now, oh, sorry, looks like it's this reason why it's not working. So now you're down to the third part, see what I mean? So, in order to get around all of that, you need extra parts. And I really think that DTF printers should come with extra parts, because in the chat, how many people do you know that have DTF printers that have went down within the first year of the person having the DTF printers? How many? I bet you it's everybody. I'm willing to bet that everybody who's had a DTF printer within the first year, that DTF printer's been down. You know, whether or not it was their mistake or a manufacturer mistake is neither here nor there, because that's not what I mean. What I mean is the printer went down, right? Whether it's because they're a newbie and they made a mistake, or like in my case, I'm gonna blame it 50-50, right? Because the first instance that happened to me was the undercarriage that the ink stack or the maintenance station sat on was made of plastic. And what I was thinking was, because I'm constantly cleaning the ink stack or the maintenance station every day and applying pressure, putting, cleaning solution and applying pressure to make sure it's nice and clean, that little bit of pressure that I'm applying on a daily basis weakened the plastic frame that it was sitting on, right? And it compromised it and it cracked the plastic frame. But not only that, guys, not only that. If you think about it, when you pour cleaning solution onto that, it drips down onto that plastic stand also. So I think the cleaning solution also kind of like crippled and weakened the integrity of that platform, and it caused it to cave in. So that was the first issue I had, right? And while trying to rectify that issue, I created another issue. I was gonna word it a different way, but yeah, another issue was created. Another issue was created, and this issue shouldn't have been created, but I phoned a friend and, and they suggested something. I should have never did it, but anyway, I did it, and it created another issue, and I had to wait for another part, and so on and so forth. And this has been like months now. It's been a nightmare, guys. It's been a nightmare, but nevertheless, it's been a learning experience, and I'm glad I went through it, because had I not went through this, I would not have this information to tell you guys that if you are getting into DTF, make sure when you purchase your printer, you purchase spare parts with your printer, so that when you run into these issues, you're not down for that long, because you have spare parts on hand and ready to swap those parts out. And that's my lesson for you guys today. All right, so let me take a moment and let me read what somebody just wrote in here in the comments. It says, "Hello, Mr. Wade, from the Great Navajo Indian Reservation from good old Arizona. Welcome to the chat. I have a question about my Prestige A3 Plus DTF printer. My white ink has been dragging a lot lately. What do I need to do?" Case in point. See what I mean? Case in point. So your white ink has been dragging a lot lately. What do you need to do? I'm not sure what you mean by dragging, but I'm assuming that it's streaking across the page. If it's streaking across the film, then that means you need to take up the actual print head and clean the bottom of the print head. Clean around the perimeter of the print head, because it probably has some old white caked up underneath there, and you need to wipe that off so that it's not leaving a streak across the film. That's the only way I can interpret when you say it's been dragging. Let me try to move this too. This is annoying me right here, the way this is set up. It's not like in the center of the screen. Let me try to position it correctly, because it's still not. I don't know why it's showing up like, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that's better. All right, let me adjust that some more, even. Like right here. All right, boom. All right. All right, there you go. Okay, so you can see the question. I think you can see the question. Let me see. Kind of, sort of sit. Anyway, yeah, so if you guys got any more questions, then go ahead and leave them in the chat right now. If not, then I'm going to head out of here and talk to you guys later. Right now, you guys can go on to AlanAWade.com, and I'm going to show you guys right now. AlanAWade.com, and you can purchase stickers, guys. So if you, I'm not sure if I even, oh yeah, I do have it on here. First of all, I wanted to tell you guys to sign up to my mailing list, please. Sign up to my mailing list, right? Make sure you subscribe so you guys know when I drop stuff. And then you can go to stickers right here, right? Stickers, boom. Guys, see the sticker? And you guys can pick between circles and squares, right? And you can get 50 packs of stickers